Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenkam, a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be discussing a very important transit which is happening from the 7th of May till the 22nd of May. After a long time, Mercury is going to be transiting through Aries sign. 27th Feb to 7th May, it was in Pisces, its sign of debility. Mercury is our intellect, our communication. And when it is coming out of the sign of Pisces where he debilitates, it's going to be definitely a much better transit. It's a big relief, in fact. So I'll be sharing my insights on Mercury's ingress first in the Aries sign, what it means, and then I'll be quickly sharing with you my insights on the 12 signs, how they are going to be impacted when Mercury is going to be in the sign of Aries ruled by Mars, where Mars is the dispositor lord debilitated as well in the sky. Mercury in Pisces was giving us a lot of cloudiness, indecisiveness, over idealism or illusion, because Rahu's energy was also playing out here. More emotional rather than being rational in decision making. Stronger intuition, but low on logic. People must have faced delays in business, trade, communication tasks, PR, visa. People have suffered a lot during this time period for that. And so have the country. Mercury is neighborhood also. So there has been some indecisiveness or some confusion between the countries also. Misunderstandings, wrong decision making happens when Mercury is in debility. Now, when Mercury is going into the sign ruled by Mars and a very action-packed sign with a fiery energy also, it becomes quick-witted, more assertive and dynamic here. Now the communication will become more action-driven. It'll be more blunt, upfront, direct and bold. Now you can make the decisions quite fast, swiftly. And the communication is with confidence. You can take initiative in your business ventures also. Launching new ideas, projects, public speaking, negotiations, competitive examination, strategic thinking with courage. But remember, Mars is debilitated. So we have to be careful whether we are getting impulsive or we are logical in making our decisions. There can be some uncalled for conflicts also, but still it is a better sign as compared to the sign of debility for Mercury. More logical, more action oriented now. Things are going to be moving now in the direction that you are planning already from a long time. And less emotional fog, of course. So now coming to the sign-wise prediction. So for Aries native, this transit happens in your first house. Being the ruler of the third and the sixth house, it's going to be in the first house. Now some strategic shifts are going to take place and you are going to be quite upfront in your communication also. If you're planning to travel or buy some shares, etc., so you can do that as well. And it's a good time for planning your litigation, loans, etc. also. It's a good transit for you. Great time to express your ideas, have logical conversations, but be cautious if you are getting impulsive and making some wrong decisions. For Taurus natives, it's a transit for self-introspection. In fact, you can be communicative behind the scenes. You can write, maybe you can go in for publishing your book or meeting those kinds of people who are overseas. You can also travel during this time. Being the ruler of the fifth house as well, this is a good time for the student natives to join university for their higher studies or traveling overseas also. It's a good time period for you, but you need to slow down a bit. For Gemini natives, it's your Lagnesh after your ascendant lord, which is going to be transiting your 11th house. After the 10th house, house of debility, it is definitely a good transit for you. In case you have to plan your journeys, your investments, this is a good time period for you. You'll be drawn to intellectual pursuits during this time and some stimulating conversations as well. This is a good time to share your ideas with your seniors, bosses. You can also upskill yourself. Communication skills you can just enhance. Take care of your home environment also. Maybe you're away from it. You have to take care of your mother's health. For Cancer natives, this transit happens in your 10th house. This is a very good time period if you want to make decisions at the workplace. You can be more assertive, but be straightforward and make decisions wisely now. Be practical and speak the truth. Stand up for what you believe in. For Leo natives, it's an amazing transit for you because it's from the 8th to the 9th house. Good for travels, good for initiating something new, upskill yourself, learn more. Maybe you will be connecting with some intellectual people and you'll be having some great conversations. And you're deciding about your future investments, and you might just be making good chunk of money also during this time. For Virgo natives, your Lagnesh is going to be in the 8th house. 8th house dosha is not there for Mercury, but still you need to be very careful about your health during this time. It's good for research-oriented jobs. If you are into law, communication related jobs, journalism, it's a good time. It's a good time to make money out of money also. Maybe some speculative income, share market, trade. You can really do well, but be cautious about your health. For Libra natives, Mercury is going to be transiting your seventh house. Seventh house transit of Mercury is a little neutral transit. I would say it's nothing great, not that bad either. But still, you have to be careful while traveling, while communicating with someone, signing the papers. Be careful if you're starting a new business. Maybe some new endeavors, you might face some impediments during this time. So be cautious. For Scorpio natives, this transit of Mercury in Aries sign is going to be in your 6th house. It's definitely a very positive one. If you have to start anything new, litigation, loans, workouts, you want to start a fitness regime, this is a good time period. You can organize your calendar well. You can be very productive during this time. This will bring about all-round progress and improvement. Gains increase, leaps and bounds. For Sagittarius natives, it's a mixed result that you can be experiencing because it's the 8th house from your 10th. So you have to be careful if you're planning already to change the job or join another one. It could be a temporary assignment. This can make you a little agitated also, on very petty issues. So be mindful before making any decisions. Be calm when you're communicating with your children and with your family members. This could kickstart a new education skill. For Capricorn natives, the Bhagya Lord, the luck Lord, is transiting 8 places away from itself. It can bring about some upheavals here and there at the home front. So in case you're planning to buy a new house, so this can bring about some disputes there. Legal matters can come up. Be careful. But definitely it is going to be giving you some upliftment at the place of work. Maybe a promotion is waiting for you. This will bring about some changes on the home front. Maybe you're going to be renovating your place during this time period. And you can be starting with some educational skill also. For Aquarius natives, this is a 3rd house transit. It's definitely a very positive one for communication, for travels, for reconnecting with your siblings or sorting out things with your neighbors also. In case you're waiting for some PR visa, etc., it might just trigger, or you might just get through your application. It's a good time to publish your book if you're waiting for one. It's a positive time for student natives and for your children. For Pisces natives, this is the 2nd house transit for this Mercury. Definitely a much better transit because in the 1st house, it was debilitated. Now you can think of savings, you can think of growth, how you can be more communicative with your family members in case there is something going on already. So this is the time you can reconcile. You can think of enhancing your finances also during this time. Good for starting an oratorship program, learning new skills related to speech, language maybe, and you can accumulate some wealth also. So overall, it's a good transit for the 12 zodiac signs as compared to what it was in the Pisces sign. So have a great Mercury transit into Aries sign. All the best. Stay blessed, everyone. Om Tat Sat.